This week I thought I'd come to you with a video post. I shared a quote yesterday. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. This quote really hit me because as I reflect on some big choices I've made in my life, I know this to be true. I once was given an opportunity for a big career shift and a real stretch assignment. A role that I wasn't experienced in, a role that was very specialized, and everyone around me wanted me to say yes to this. Family, friends, coworkers, peers, bosses. I mean, everyone felt like, well, of course you're going to say yes to this. And it took a lot of courage for me to say no. But it wasn't right for me. And it was the absolute right choice. And I think that my world got bigger because of it. I have said yes to things that felt exciting and at the same time scary and almost impossible. Like, I don't even know how I could succeed at doing something like this. And as a result, I've not only grown, but I've also watched my world expand. It's almost like the more clear I get with something, the more I hone in on who I am and what I want and what matters to me, the more doors that open. It's such a cool thing to reflect on. You know, when I say yes to something that doesn't feel really right for me, and I'm not talking about, did you go to dinner with someone? Did you, watch a movie that you weren't super excited about? Did you take on that, one, assignment? I'm talking about some of the bigger choices. Some of the choices that feel like they can be bigger turning points. When I say yes to something that doesn't really feel right to me, that doesn't really resonate with me, it's almost as though my world does get smaller because I'm not allowed to do the things that really light me up, right? I'm stuck doing the things that I don't want to be doing. And in the moment, it might feel good to say yes because somebody wants you to do it, or yes because somebody invited you to something, or yes because it's what, a good person would do. You're given an opportunity, you should take it. But in the long run, I feel like it doesn't work, and it doesn't work for you, and it doesn't work for the people around you. It often, it sort of clogs up the right path, right? It clouds future choices. It blocks your energy from doing the things that you want to be doing. And so life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Courage for you is different than courage for me, right? For me to take a step and push my boundaries just a little bit more is different for me than it is for you. So it's not about comparing yourself and whether you're more courageous than someone else, but are you being courageous in making choices to create a life that you want to live, that you want to be in? Or are you letting other people drive the bus for you, right? Are you letting other people make the choices for you? Are you letting your saboteurs, your inner critics make the choice for you because you are living more from a place of fear than a place of love? So perhaps there's an opportunity for you to reflect on this quote: life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Where have you been courageous in the past, and how has that worked out? Like, what have you learned from that choice, that courage? How have you grown? What's opened up for you? What have you come to know about yourself or get more intimate knowledge of a part of you that you didn't have before? Where have you shied away from your courage? Where have you had a sense of intuition and you chose to go a different path? You ignored it, you pushed it aside. What did that teach you? What did you learn from the outcomes of that decision? Because I'll tell you, for me, I'm still making wrong choices, right? I'm still, trying to figure out which voice is really in my head. Is it me? Is it a saboteur? Is it, my ego? Is it external feedback? What's really driving my choices? So it's not, a journey of perfection, but of continuous learning, of, opportunity to, make a choice and then reflect and learn. How did it serve me? How didn't it? What did I get from it? Where did I play small? Where did I play big? And how do I use that new knowledge to make my next choice? So I hope that you'll reflect on where you are showing up courageous and where you have more opportunity to listen to yourself and take some bold steps.